Everybody, this is Jeff Bates. The channel is Dole Whip Dad. If it's the first time you've ever been here and you like Disney even a little bit, go ahead and click that subscribe button, maybe even hit the notification bell. Most of our videos here at this channel are about Disney, and I think you might like it if you're a Disney fan. I hope you do. Today, I'm going to talk about collaborations and do our first collaboration. So if you're a Disney YouTuber, or if you're a theme park YouTuber, or if you're a travel YouTuber, I'd like to collaborate with you if you want to collaborate. Why collaborate? My subscribers see you and your content and your personality, and hopefully your subscribers and viewers see me. They don't hate me, they hit subscribe. Win-win, right? Makes sense, right? I'd like to invite you to collaborate with me, and my first collaboration is going to be with my daughter, Reagan. A couple weeks ago, I asked you, the viewer, in a video for a favor to go check out her channel. It's going to be about a lot of things. She loves Disney just like I love Disney, and we decided to collaborate. So on our first collaboration video, we're going to talk about something very basic for any Disney fan: your favorite Disney park. Let's get to it right now. So to collaborate, what I did was I asked Reagan to name in order her top 5 Disney parks. And I will do the same. We will see where we agree. We'll see where we disagree. Again, in the collaboration video idea, I'll send you a couple ideas. You tell me the one you like. You send me a couple ideas. I'll let you know the one I like. I do your video, you do my video. I edit my video, you edit your video. Win-win. That's the idea here. So let's get right to it. Top 5 Disney theme parks. So why don't we start with Reagan's top 5, shall we? Let's see.
Hi, I'm Reagan Bates, and this is my first collaboration video with my dad, Dole Whip Dad. So this is our countdown of the 5 best Disney parks. First up is number 5, Disney's California Adventure. I grew up in California because I was born there, and my entire childhood roots is based on California's Disney park. So it's pretty much my home. I do love it out here in Texas, but California's Disney park is where I have my childhood roots, and I have great family adventures. Next up, number 4, Disneyland. Just like in Disney California, I grew up there, and that's practically my childhood roots. Although I have to admit, I grew up loving the Big Thunder Mountain ride. So awesome. You've got to go on it next time you're in California. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, number 3, they have all sorts of fantastic rides. They have African animals, they have the Expedition Everest, which is a fantastic ride, especially when you're up in the morning and there's mist on the mountain. So great, a great way to wake up. And they also have restaurants with food from the actual cultures they are based on. It is so fantastic. There's also this really great marketplace that's African themed. So cool. Next up, number 2, the Magic Kingdom. This has always been a personal favorite of mine because it just reminds me of California. And it has all sorts of fantastic rides. It has the castle and Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, not to mention the Peter Pan ride. All sorts of great rides. And that brings us to number 1, my always favorite park. It's called Epcot. It's always been a personal favorite of mine because it just gives you that travel feel you get. Like when you travel around the world trying their foods and cultures. I'm especially excited this year because we're going around Christmas time to try their Christmas themed desserts. And they also have my favorite ride there, Test Track. Is where you design your own car and test how it performs, and things like control, traction, speed, weather. It is so fantastic. So that's my top 5 Disney parks. How about you, Dole Whip Dad?
Reagan, that was great. I loved it. I agreed with a lot of what you said, but Love ya, but you're not exactly right. Let me tell you exactly the top 5 Disney parks, according to me. At number 5, Disneyland. And you know what? It's sad for me to put it at number 5. I grew up going to Disneyland. I've been in Disneyland truly hundreds of times. We were annual pass holders for a few years. As a kid, my mom and dad took me all the time. There was a season in my life when I was very young, I guess elementary school through junior high school maybe, I don't know, where my grandparents actually lived right down the road from Disneyland. I could see the fireworks from their porch, their front yard. Disneyland has been part of my life my whole life. I've been truly hundreds of times. About 7 or 8 years ago, I moved out to Texas from Southern California. Obviously, we stopped being annual pass holders. Have made a pilgrimage to Disney World the last few years. First year I went on a work conference. The last 2 years we've gone on a family vacation to Florida, to Disney World. We've since been back to Disneyland too, but it's rough to admit it, but Disneyland is my 5th favorite. How does it even make the top 5? Honestly, it's the nostalgia. It's my memories. It's my history. It's my childhood. Knowing that I'm walking the streets where Walt Disney walked, where it all started, that means a lot. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of Disney fans. And it's just something we love. The last time I was there, about a year ago, Disneyland in Anaheim, I was sad. It wasn't as clean. It wasn't as friendly. The staff weren't the cast members that I remembered. It was really sad. It wasn't as clean and pristine and Disney as I had remembered. And it really kind of brought me down. But it still takes number 5 for the nostalgia. I love Disneyland. And number 4, the Magic Kingdom. The Disneyland of the East, right? What's not to love? The castles are there, Peter Pan's there, Space Mountain is there. It's Disney. It's the first and the original Disney in Florida this time. And why is it better than Disneyland? It's cleaner, it's bigger, it's more spacious. The lines are less crowded. The parade route is less crowded. The entire place is less crowded. It's just better. After we went the first time, our first trip to Disney World, when we've been to Disneyland literally hundreds of times and Disney World once with the family, for me it was easy to see that Disney World was better. My family didn't necessarily agree, although I think they do now. But for me, the 4th best park, the Magic Kingdom. Coming in at number 3, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now this is an interesting one too. Last 2 years we've gone on a trip to Walt Disney World. The first year we went to Hollywood Studios on our first day. And we didn't understand how few rides there would be for the kids. I loved it. Last year going, I loved it even more. And here's why. It's not a place for a bunch of rides. Obviously they just added Toy Story Land, so there's rides. Star Wars is going to be there here shortly, so there'll be more rides there. But it's amazing for different reasons. Last year I was there just right, I think it might have even been the first day they put up the Christmas decorations, and it was awesome. The lights walking down their main street in Hollywood Studios, spectacular. I just love it. It's something, to use a word that my daughter uses a lot, aesthetic. The aesthetic of the place is amazing. And what puts it up high for me is Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm obsessed with Star Wars. And standing there watching Kylo Ren walk by, having the First Order tour down the walkway right in front of you, it's pretty awesome. And for me, it's number 3 in my countdown of Disney Parks Hollywood Studios. I love it, and to be determined, because once Star Wars is open, I can't imagine it not vaulting to the top. Number 2, Animal Kingdom. Disney's Animal Kingdom. I can't even tell you how much I love this, and it's not even number 1. So I grew up in San Diego. I love what used to be called San Diego's Wild Animal Park. I guess it's called Safari Park now. San Diego Zoological Society, not the zoo, but a bigger, more expansive zoological park. I don't want to call it a zoo. It's not a zoo. They have the rhinos roaming out on the savannah. They have giraffes with these vast spaces. They're not in a pen. They're in this huge space, and you travel around. I love it. I miss it. It's amazing. Disney's Animal Kingdom has that. Kilimanjaro safaris. I would go to that park just for Kilimanjaro safaris. It's awesome. I love it. And then you take the walk around their other animal exhibits. It's truly like the safari park for me out in California, only better. And that's saying a lot. And then you think about all the amazing food there, the characters, the African village, the Asian space, the Rivers of Light show, and the best roller coaster for me on the planet, Expedition Everest. Love that ride so much. Can't wait for Disco Yeti to actually work again. Come on, Mr. Rohde, Joe Rohde, come on, help us out. But I would go for 5 days in a row just to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We actually became Disney Vacation Club members because we went to one of those seminars, and it was there. It was at their village. And to see the zebras right outside your hotel room, yeah, here's my money. It was awesome. Can't wait to stay there. Can't wait to go back. But DAC, Disney's Animal Kingdom, is only number 2. What's left? Number 1. For me, as much as I love all of the ones I've already talked about, as much as I just told you how much I love Animal Kingdom, it's a blowout. It's Epcot. By far my favorite place to be on the planet. Yosemite's close, but Epcot. And honestly, it would win in a landslide simply for World Showcase alone. So I'm going to talk about what's not in World Showcase. The Test Track is 2 of my daughters' I think favorite ride. It's amazing. They've got great shops. You've got the Epcot Starship Earth, whatever it's called, Spaceship Earth, Starship Earth. It's all the iconic Epcot stuff. And Soarin' is an amazing ride. Living with the Land is a lot of fun. Really awesome park. Oh, and by the way, then there's World Showcase. Now, I don't love the fireworks there. Illuminations, I believe they're called. Everybody loves them. Lots of people's favorite thing. I was not blown away. Now, I'm a Disney guy. I'm used to some great fireworks shows, and I mean, it's great, but yeah, whatever. It didn't live up to the hype, especially after we just saw Rivers of Light. But the entirety of World Showcase is amazing. I've been twice the last 2 years for Food and Wine. It's awesome. It's so much fun. If you love cultures, if you love food, shocking, right? If you love variety, and that sounds, people don't understand, Disney think that we go to and have the same vacation every year, and that's crazy, and it's just animation and stuff. World Showcase is spectacular. I love it. I've been on 3 times, 2 different trips, multiple days both times, and there's so much more at World Showcase I want to do. Our goal this year is to not rush through World Showcase because we always feel rushed because there's so much we want to do. The Frozen section in Norway, you could spend a day there. It's amazing. We haven't really spent a lot of time in France. I can't wait. I'm of Italian descent. We love the Italy section. It's amazing. I wish the Africa section was bigger. It's awesome. Morocco, gorgeous. The architecture alone. We could shop. My daughters could shop in the Japan shops for half a day alone. It's awesome. And with Coco, the Mexico Pavilion is awesome. We actually didn't see Mexico the first year we were there. So when we went last year, Coco had just hit, so that was awesome. I just think that World Showcase alone is my favorite thing. You know, I wish I was there every day. I really do. So for me, my list is number 1, Epcot. Number 2, Disney's Animal Kingdom. Number 3, Hollywood Studios, simply for Star Wars. It's likely going to go up higher. Number 4, Magic Kingdom. And number 5, for nostalgia, Disneyland. That's our top 5. Love to hear what you think. Do you agree more with Reagan? Do you agree more with me? Let me know what your top 5 are and why you picked whatever you picked for number 1. If you'd like to collaborate, let me know. I'd love to support your channel. Love to get your subscribers and viewers to check out my channel. It's a win-win. Have lots of ideas on how we could collaborate. So if you're interested, whether you have 8 million subscribers or 1 and it's your mom, I'm in. Doesn't matter to me. If I have time and you have time and you're willing to edit yours and I'm willing to edit mine, we can work together if you want. So let me know. Let me know about my list. Let me know if you're interested in collaborating. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, share, leave a comment below. Have the best day ever. Thanks.
By the way, what do you think of my 3 Disney pins? They're all from Cars Free. They are all pretty fantastic, and by the way, be sure to like and subscribe to me and Dole Whip Dad's channel. Always have a wonderful and Distastic day.